Hello, everybody. And so, in the sound bath that I recorded yesterday, my intentions were to explain the rise or opening that I experienced when I played my G note bows, my throat chakra bows, with the rest of my bows. And so my intentions were, but it didn't happen that way. So we go with the flow. But the throat chakra, I choose my bowls not just based on chakras, by the way. But for this video, I'm going to talk about the chakras because um, it's been a while since a particular bowl has done that for me. But it makes sense because I haven't had, that's what's been missing from my collection is the throat chakra. And in terms of chakras, because like I said, I pick my bowls based on like frequency and tones and the notes and like music theory things, not just the chakras. But, I infuse both. So, anyways, I said, let me get the G note. I do need that tone. I do need a new, I wanted to create the alpha binaural beat or tone with the two G notes. So, I have two of them. And throat chakra. And, so I've gone without it for a very long time. I haven't had a G note bowl ever, actually, if I think about it. So I've been playing and opening and cleansing and keeping open the other chakras, the third eye, the root, the sacral, the solar plexus, the heart. Don't have the crown yet, but those are the ones. So all of that flowing, feeling good, feeling great. But my throat chakra was being um, neglected. There was no clearing there, and I don't use my voice um, the way that I would like to. That's a whole nother topic that maybe I'll make an episode about, but it does explain the blockage or the backflow that's happening there, and or whatever you want to call it, really. But whatever it is, as soon as I played these, it was almost like I felt, oh my gosh, a completeness, like you have a circle, but it doesn't close. And as soon as I added that G note, it's like I closed the circle and there's this completeness. And in that completeness, it made me feel lifted, which made me realize that I've been um, too grounded, if that makes any sense. Um, I have a nature of, you know, being grounded is not easy for me to do. So I pay close attention and I take out the time to really make sure that, I'm grounding myself. Am I grounded? And sometimes, like with anything, too much of anything can be too much, You got to find that balance. And I think I've been focusing so much on being grounded that I haven't, created any space or allowed myself to also take flight, like my nature prefers. Anyways, it's really important for my nature, my dosha type, to feel a sense of physical freedom. So, traveling and just doing a lot of spontaneous things, allowing myself to be scattered and creative and not having to be so organized. You know what I mean? Like those things are part of my nature. And sure, too much of that does cause me some mental, emotional discomfort and turmoil, which is why the grounding is so important. However, if I'm grounding too much and I'm not at all feeding my nature, with the lighter elements that it prefers, then that too is creating an imbalance. The grounding is helping, but then there's a such thing as too much of anything. So I think that really kind of made me realize that, like, it felt so good, and I already know that I haven't been using my voice properly. I haven't been using it in the way that I should be using it. And so that definitely opened it up, and just clearly that's where I need my own personal work. And now I know that. But that's what's so great about sound healing. That's what sound healing is. Um, I have so many interesting and really amazing testimonials from clients that have, that report to me what has come up or what they've realized or what insights or whatever after a full sound healing session. And, it's, we do more than just lay there and listen to the bowls. There's a lot of guidedness actually in there as far as like guided meditation, guided breathing. Um, it's curated, so it's different per individual, but it's really profound even for myself, being the one who's behind the bowls and just playing. So I did not plan to catch, I didn't plan for that to happen, obviously. It doesn't happen often, but it does if I'm having anything to do with my throat. Even every once in a while I'll try to practice using my voice with the bowls. I haven't done that publicly yet, but I'll practice it. And even when I'm doing that, it brings up out so much and I end up crying. So anytime there's something dealing with the throat, that seems to be um, the area that needs the most TLC for me right now in this current phase and stage of my journey. At one point it was the heart. I did lots of heart work. I'm always doing heart work. So now it's like, okay, throat. The universe has made that very clear with that video, because I didn't expect that little mini breakdown. But I was kind of glad that it got on camera, because I was like, well, people get to see like real life, that sound healing is really very real. I even had a client once tell me, like, I used to think this was basically BS until she experienced it for herself. So that was very interesting of a client to have, like someone who does not believe in it. Um, but regardless, it's real. Vibrations and frequencies are very real. Your body is electric. I'm hoping that everyone is on that page now and knowing that. Obviously your brain is it's very obvious that the body is electric and made up of electric energies and frequencies, and that we respond. And then we have mostly water, which responds, the moon and the vibration and frequencies. I'm sure we're all at least aware of that. So if you at least know that, then you can come up with a basic general, well, that makes sense with the bowls because they are giving off frequencies and vibrations, obviously, regardless of whether you're in person or listening on the internet like YouTube. Still very beneficial, but obviously in person, there's much more benefit, um, because you're not wearing any devices for starters. There's no EMF. And usually we're out in nature, so you're getting that added extra element, which is extremely healing. And then you're right here with the bowls. They're right around your head and ears and body. So that actual feeling, the actual from the vibrations, right? There's the frequency and then there's the vibrations that you can feel. You can feel them on different parts of the body because you're actually present with the bowls. So that's the difference between in person and like, listening to sound baths online, but both very, very beneficial. I listen to sound baths and frequency music all the time online when I'm like doing stuff around the house, trying to focus, study, create something, whatever the case may be. I prefer that over like regular music most days, okay? Most days. But it's very real, and I just wanted to share that with you guys. And it's not easy for me to come and be vulnerable in front of on social media, also in front of people in real life, but most definitely social media. So I just wanted to kind of put myself out there just a little bit and share with you the actual video. I was going to edit out that part where I had my little moment, but I decided not to because it's very real and it's not really about me anyways. So I hope you all have a wonderful, beautiful day today, whatever day that is for you watching this. It's Sunday for me. So have a blissful Sunday and namaste.